Hello there, beautiful people. How are you? My name is Marte, and I'm a life coach. And I'm into everything that has to do with ascension, energy work. I'm also an intuitive, and I love to talk about your personal development. And I also like this pragmatic approach to spirituality. Lately, I have gotten a few emails from you guys, and I really do appreciate it. And today, I think I'm going to answer the most common question that you guys ask. And the most common question you guys ask me is, how do I get rid of blank blank? Fill in the rest. Because it's a lot of stuff you guys want to get rid of. You want to get rid of self-doubt, self-hatred, and self-sabotage, mostly. And my short answer to that is, you don't. And I know it sounds really crazy. You don't, but you see, you don't have to. So bear with me, because every time you say, I want to get rid of this side of me, I want to not live this way anymore, I want to even forget it ever happened, or forget I even had this side. What you're actually doing is suppressing yourself. What you're actually doing is having a war with yourself. So to try to have this pragmatic point of view of spirituality and to try to guide you, I will talk about this in this topic of getting rid of things and not having a war with yourself, with 3 headlines, and that's really self-acceptance, it's self-love. And when you come to think of it, it also has to do with not running away. So let's start with acceptance, because when you really try to get rid of something with yourself, an emotion or a habit, it can be anything actually, something you can't handle with yourself, what you're doing is suppressing it. You don't want anything to do with it, and you want to just run away from it. What you need to do is to accept those parts of you as any part of you. No, it's not the positive side maybe. No, it's not the best side version of you. So, it's still you. It's still there to show you something. It's not without value. Because I understand, of course we want to change something. Of course we want to live better lives. I'm all about that. At the same time, we have to live with ourselves. We have to have integrity, and we have to have so much self-acceptance that we don't longer judge ourselves, because that's the major issue here, the self-judgment. So firstly, you have to accept who you are right now in this moment. Of course, it's beneficial to have vision boards and everything and think about how things will be in the future. That's good. You're sending your energy to the future, or there is no future, but you're sending your energy to that point and focusing your energy, and that's good. But you won't go anywhere if you can't accept where you are. So the first step is accept where you are. It's okay. It's okay to be where you are. It's okay to be just the way you are, with your anger, with your self-hatred, with your doubt, with your screwy programming, because we all have it. It's okay. It's okay. You are okay. So the second part in this process is to have radical self-love. And by that I mean just embracing every part of yourself. Love yourself, love your darkest moments, and know that you did everything you could. Know that you did your absolutely best, the best you could do at that moment. Love yourself, love your ego. Because if it keeps showing up to you, it's there to tell you something. It's something you need to learn. And that's hard for the ego to understand, or the programmed mind. But if things keep showing up in your life, it's there to show you something. So if you keep hating yourself, maybe it's time to start loving yourself. It's there to show you something, maybe a really a suppressed side of yourself, maybe. So if you have this in mind, and at the same time love yourself to the point that you would love your kids unconditional, with no agenda. It's not to make something happen. You should love yourself radically because you should love yourself. Because you are worthy. Because there's nothing wrong with you. Because you are okay. Because you're born this beautiful, magnificent human being in this flesh suit that we all have. And you should also remember who you really are. You're a divine creature. You are consciousness, pure consciousness in a human form. And that's amazing. So remember this radical self-love. Think of yourself on this path as a child, learning, development, learning to free yourself from limitations, because freedom is really all there is. So that was the second point. And my third point is don't run away. And for those of you who know me, you know that that's my mantra. I say it all the time. Don't run away, because it will only make things worse. So try to sit with every emotion, every feeling you have, everything, because what is going to happen when you do? Things will come up. Things you have refused to let into your emotional system. You have refused to feel those emotions. You have tried to run away from it. You have tried to seek the light. You have tried to think positive. You have tried to change your mindset maybe. And in some cases it can work. But in many cases it won't, because it's so many things going on beneath the surface that needs to come up. You need to become aware of it. And I'm not at all talking about reliving and re-traumatizing yourself. At all. That's not necessary. What you need to do is just sit with emotions, because in this present, in this here and now, you still have those emotions. It's not so important where they came from in that sense. It's more important that why you have this emotion now. So sit with it and everything will unfold. Don't run. Sit your butt down, close your eyes, and let everything, and have the intention of just letting things come. Without judgment, with self-love and pure acceptance of who you are, and just let it come. And let it, you can ask your angels and guides to help you release it from your system. It's not that hard. The hard part is to accept it and let it come. Because once you do, it's not that easy to let go of. And for those of you who are a little bit sensitive, you can actually feel this tingling sensation in your body. You can oftentimes feel blockages releasing. It's really exciting work, inner work. And I also want to say that you actually have come a long way just watching this video. It's not a coincidence that you, yes you, are actually watching this video right now. So if you feel like you should try this, do it now. Now is the time. Now is really the time to do this. I promise you, it will be so much better. So don't try to run. Love yourself and accept who you are. And a very good point in this is that your darkest sides, your darkest moments, can be the key to your greatest gifts. Remember that. What you have been struggling with and trying to fight your whole life can be your greatest gift. What you are supposed to give back to the world. I know it is for me. So keep that in mind, that with this process of loving yourself, accepting yourself and sitting with it, there will be like layers coming off. And it will really help you see clearly who you really are beneath everything and your purest gifts. Because you have so many gifts to give to the world. Believe me. I hope this was beneficial to you. And if it's something else, you just reach out. I'm here. I see you later, guys. Bye-bye.